Now, class 1 tutorial or supportive videos. Current transformer. For current transformer, you have to show more numbers of turns in secondary because it is step up transformer, similar to step up transformer. See, if you write like this is 100% wrong, because for a current transformer we cannot give supply directly, because it is used in series with the load. Potential transformer can be called as step up transformer, sorry, step down transformer, but construction of current transformer is a little bit different. Construction of potential transformer is similar to a step down transformer, but see what happens in a current transformer is like this. The primary is connected in series with the load. Okay, so primary is not getting voltage impressed. Voltage across primary is not dependent on the mutual induction or something like that, or any induction. No induction comes for primary current. Induction comes only for secondary current and voltage. Okay, now primary number of turns will be very much less, say 10, 20 or even 1 turn. Current flowing in the primary depends upon load, that's all. As you switch on the load, current will be increasing here. See, think carefully. This will be only around 5 or 10 turns or even 1 turn. Okay, when you switch on the load, automatically current will be increasing. Now, see, in a normal transformer, turns will be very much large, because you know the formula V is equal to 4.44 F phi N. So higher the voltage, you will have higher the number of turns. Maximum flux capacity will be known, frequency 50 Hertz or 60 Hertz, India or America, like that. So higher voltage, higher number of turns. But current transformer, you will have very much number of turns. Right. Now, say high load is there, means low resistance, high current will flow, say 1000 amperes. If you wish to connect an ammeter here, okay, an ammeter here, 1000 ampere ammeter is required. Just imagine ammeter connecting terminals, if it is 1000 amperes, how to connect and remove it. How to connect and remove it, it is very difficult. And also the wires which are used for 1000 amperes will be of large area of cross section, difficult to handle. So actually we don't write here, we don't put here an ammeter, we will put ammeter on the secondary side. Now turns ratio here will be 1000:1. What will happen is, this will be 1000, this will, sorry, say here it is 100 here. Okay, here I have taken 100:1. Say it is 100, here it is 1. So it is like step up transformer. You know, in a step up transformer, when a voltage is stepped up, current will be stepped down, because power is equal to V into I. So when V is increased, I will be decreased. So When here a maximum of 1000 amperes is flowing, here step down ratio is 100:1. So here a maximum of 10 amperes only will flow. So a 10 amperes ammeter is enough for the measurement purpose. Secondary side, primary side. Normally many CTs will be like this. It will have only secondary. Normally it will have only secondary. See, this is a core on which secondary winding is wound. Say this is around 100 turns. Okay. Low range ammeter 0 to 10 amperes is enough. Now the primary is not shown. Primary is like this. Have a rod, just a rod inside the core. This is the core. Inside this core there is a rod. Okay. Now supply is given here. Load is in series to the rod. See, supply is here. Load is in series with the primary. This is a rod. So current will be flowing like this. Supply. This is AC supply. Okay. This is AC supply. I'm sorry. Assume that this is AC supply. Okay. And current will be flowing like this. This is a load. Actually, I am out of station. Hence, I am not having all facility now. So, right. This is a rod. Current will be flowing like this. So, primary current. So, this is like IP. And IS will be coming here. Both will be AC. Secondary current. If 1000 amperes of current is flowing here, 10 amperes of current will flow. If this is 100 turns. Just a rod means it is 1 turn. Okay, so this is like CT. Constructionally, see, constructionally a PT is similar to normal transformer, but CT is different. You will study more in your theory class. Okay, now see some important point. A PT can be, the secondary can be opened or closed at any time, but a CT secondary should never be open if primary is energized. Means if when there is primary current, if you open the secondary, if you open this, very high voltage will be induced in secondary, because in a transformer Vp Ip is equal to Vs Is. Primary volt ampere is equal to secondary volt ampere. In a current transformer, primary current is determined by load, not by itself. Okay. So primary, in a normal transformer, primary current is determined by secondary current. See, in a normal transformer, if you are not, there is no need of studying this for the laboratory purpose. Okay, if you want, you can continue listening to this video, or you can stop here, because this is part of theory. You can listen to this later. Let us see. See, in a normal transformer, you are connecting load here. So primary current is dependent on secondary current. If there is secondary current, then only there will be primary current. But in CT, it is not so. In CT, the primary is connected with the load, not secondary. That is the difference. In a CT, primary is connected with the load. Okay. Primary is connected with the load. So what will happen? If you keep secondary open, there will be primary current, there will be no secondary current. Assume that primary current is around 1000 amperes here. It will be very high because load is high, or even say 10 ampere, whatever it is. Say primary voltage is around only 1 volt because it is only one rod or very much number of less turns. Okay. Now what will happen? Secondary current is 0. So what will be Vs? See, Vs will be equal to 1000 by 0 is infinity. Since Is is 0, when you open the secondary, Vs will become infinity. So very high voltage will be induced in the secondary, which will burn, destroy the insulation of the secondary winding. Anyhow, this you will study in theory and also important for Viva also. So a secondary of CT should never be opened when primary is energized. So usually in a CT they have a short circuiting switch. You will, while doing the connection and while switching on the supply, okay, you will first close the switch. The switch will be in the closed condition. Okay. After making sure that connection everything is okay, then only you will open. So initially what will happen is primary current will be flowing as soon as you switch on here. Okay, as soon as switch on here, say there is switch here, primary current will be flowing. So secondary current will be flowing like this through the short circuit. Whenever you want to measure, you will open this. So secondary current will be shorted usually. Whenever you want to measure, open this switch. So current will be flowing through the ammeter. Right, boss. Thank you very much.